Hello. Today we are looking to sow our peas. Right at the beginning of March, and that's the time we look to sow those. So I'm just filling a tray with, or module tray with some compost. Just pushing this down. Principal reason I push it down for is so that when you come to push the modules out, they come out nicely and not fall to pieces. Now, we sow a variety of pea called alderman. We stumbled upon this probably 5 years ago, and it's always been the pea for us. There's nothing quite like fresh peas from the garden. Indeed, many of them never actually make it out of the garden. I'm just going to make some depressions into the modules. We're actually going to multi-sow our peas. I'm aiming for 2 peas per cell. And then when it comes time to planting out, we shall adjust the distances accordingly. Now you can sow peas direct outside. No problem with that, other than mice and rodents are very good at finding them and often take the seed before they get a chance to germinate. Some people use this method, other people soak their peas before they sow them. Some people wet a piece of paper towel and lay their peas on that to get them germinating first. Neither is right or wrong as far as I can see, but this is how we sow our peas. Two peas per cell. I'm just going to cover them over. Label them up, of course, very important. And then they want a good watering. And I want to give them a good watering because I don't really want to have to water them again until they've germinated. The pea initially needs to swell up, the seed, then it can germinate and push its way through. Now, one of the reasons that we like to grow alderman, and where we find it really good, is that if you have a smaller space in which to grow your food, these are a very tall peas, so they'll grow to 2 meters or more if you keep letting them go. In fact, I often let them grow taller because Mrs. W is quite short, and it gives me a chance to have some peas when they get up the top there because she can't get to them before me. All joking aside, it does allow you to grow quite a lot of peas in a very small space, and you'll see later when we film that I shall just be doing 2 double rows of these peas and they'll take a maximum space of about 3 feet in width. And you do get a really good harvest from alderman, usually around 10 peas per pod. Nice fat juicy pods. They're done. That's a job off my March list of to-dos. They will stay here in this greenhouse. They don't need to be inside to germinate. They're quite happy to germinate up here. Peas actually like the cooler weather. The idea is that they germinate now, you get them in the ground, they'll go in the ground probably toward the end of March. They'll grow away during April, May, and then we'll have a harvest in June before the really hot weather arrives. So if you're sowing your peas, leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you're doing, what varieties you're growing. Whether they're low growing ones, tall growing ones. Let us know exactly what you're growing. And if you like this video, please give us a like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified when we upload future videos. We'll see you on the next video.